guys, welcome back to the craft room. I am so glad that you could join me. I thought I would take a few minutes of your time today and show you the 3 latest Addi hats that I have created so that I can go ahead and put them in my bucket so I don't lose them. Losing things has been one of my problems here lately. And when I make Addi hats, or just any hat, I normally just stack them on top of my bucket until I have enough to make a video, and then I put them in my bucket. And like I said, losing things has been one of my problems here lately. So let's start with the first one that I have, and I absolutely, oh my goodness, I so love this hat. And these will all go in for the preschool donation. This is some of that, I love this yarn, oh my, was it Sierra Sunset or something like that? I made a full hat with this earlier, but I was using up the scrap ball because it was almost big enough for a hat, but not quite. And I thought it was too big for just, for the scrap bucket. But this, I made one full side and then about half of the other, and I topped it with this sparkly black, which is also, I love this yarn. Oh my goodness. Did I not fix the screen? I guess I did. But to me, this looks like the sparkly night sky with the stars in it that you normally see in the desert. Oh, how I miss the desert. And I absolutely enjoyed being in the desert and seeing all those stars. I never knew there were so many stars in the sky. But that's what this kind of reminded me of, the stars, the stars in the sky with the beautiful sunset at the bottom. So I like this hat. I like this hat a lot. Very sparkly and pretty. And I like the way that sparkle's showing up. I have to remember what I'm doing in this video. The next hat that I made, this is a 2-color hat. And I did the same number of rows on both sides. So I'm not sure why I have the issue that I have. But this is a sparkle blue. This is a Lion Brand Party with the sparkle, and then I still had some more of that black, so I put black in the middle, so it's like 30 and then 30, and the other side was supposed to be 30 or something like that, but it didn't work out. My black is longer on one side than it is the other, but like I said, sparkle on the top, sparkle at the bottom, and the other side is just the same way, a little bit of sparkle on the bottom and then more sparkle on the top. I love this hat. These 2 hats just make me so very happy with their sparkling. I like them a lot. But don't despair. I have a 3rd sparkle hat to show you. Now this is some green sparkly yarn. And like I said, once again, it was too big of a ball to actually go in the scrap bucket. Wasn't totally quite enough to make a hat. But thankfully I had a different shade of green sparkle that I could finish the hat off with. And this darker green, oh, look at that sparkle. Oh, I'm going to remember how I did this. I got a little tea light warmer, electric one, on the back side, and I think that's what's giving it the sparkle look. Oh, I'm going to remember that. But anyway, this green, I don't know if you can tell, might be able to, but it was kind of a crinkly type green yarn. I don't know what brand it is or anything like that. It came in a ball to me, and I've never had a ball band for it. But most of the hat I was able to do with this darker sparkly green that was kind of crinkly. But like I said, I didn't have quite enough. So I finished the top off on this other side with a lighter color green, which was just a plain, straight, lighter color green. It wasn't crinkly at all, but it was sparkly. So I thought it went really well. So there are my 3 sparkly hats that I have recently made to go in my donation bucket. Super excited to have these finished. And so far, to date, I don't know how many hats I have in my bucket, but the only style hats that are in my bucket have been knit on my Addi. Look at that sparkle. Oh my goodness. That is so amazing. I love sparkle. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining me here in the craft room and checking out my 3 latest Addi hats. I'm going to stick them into my bucket, and I will check back with you right back here in the craft room for my next video.